I see, and we go live to the Gulf Coast. Executive Director Woody Bailey of Cruisin the Coast. Woody, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. A little tired this morning. We had quite an event here on the Gulf Coast. I can tell you that.
I'm glad to see you on with me this morning. If I were you, I would have slept till about at least 12 o'clock today. But all right, the 25th.
Still a little geared up. Yep, 25th anniversary. Our anniversary 25th, event is 25th.
It's in the books now. Now, tell me the goods and bads. Are all the goods? Was it as successful as we hoped it would be?
It definitely was. Exceeded my expectations, to be honest with you. We were expecting somewhere a little over 9,000, maybe 9,200 or so, 9,300. We ended up with 9,496. So just almost call it 9,500 people registered from 45 states and Canada. Just unbelievable. Our record was set in 2019 at 8,620. So we just blew past that record. It was just amazing. To me, the great weather we had, people wanting to get out from the COVID situation, and I think there's a little mystique in our 25th anniversary too. That I was always wondering how that was going to factor into everything. And so the people just came out in droves. There are bigger crowds at every event that I've ever seen. And the best thing is people were having fun and being able to get around in the traffic. And so I'm hoping a lot of impact was throughout the state, and it typically is, because people will try to travel, like I say, from 45 states in Canada, and they come in through all areas of the state. And so everybody's enjoying some of this economic impact that was a lot of fun to produce.
You could almost pull up a lawn chair on I-55 if you had, one of those routes that you could see it and watch the cars go by, because it was interesting. You guys do registration for next year before they leave, and some of the people say, yeah, I want to come back next year?
Sure. Oh, yes, we do. In fact, we've already got 1,058 signed up for next year.
Wow.
That started on this past Thursday, so there's 1,058 already signed up. So, and speaking of numbers, let me just share with you another number that's very important. Of that 9,496, almost 19%, it was 19%, almost 20%, which is the number is 1,771 are first timers to Cruisin the Coast. So for a 25-year-old event to be attracting roughly 20%, almost 20% of the total registration of newcomers, that's awesome. I think that's a big number.
I know in years past you guys have attracted, I guess this year probably the same thing, attracted some television producers down there where they do some of these shows. Was that the same thing, Woody? Were there some people down there doing this to maybe show this a little bit later on some of the TV shows?
Sure. Dennis Gage with My Classic Car was filming this year for his show, so we'll be an entire segment on his show, and that's been something we've been doing on a regular basis. That's really important to spread our, us throughout the whole country. There are other reporters that were here covering the show, so yes, we get not only local, regional, but national coverage as well, and sometimes we've had international coverage too.
It is actually becoming, and I shouldn't say becoming, I think it already is. It's the Sturgis of classic car, as far as the coast is concerned.
We were voted by USA Today poll as the #1 car show in the country, and we've had that distinction the last 3 years. Out of the last 4 years, it's been 3 out of 4. We've been the #1 show.
Is there anything you want to do differently next year to expand this? Because you very well, if you just get 500 more cars, you're going to be over 10,000. That's a heck of a mark. Is there something else you'd like to do to expand it out?
Well, we're doing pretty well right now with expansion. We've covered 40 miles from Pascagoula to Bay St. Louis, and we've got a lot of real estate to work with to spread everybody out, and everybody can still enjoy themselves and have fun, and that's what we want them to do. And we're excited about next year and getting ready for it. So we invite everybody to come join us.
I know there were a lot of folks happy with this. When I saw Ralph Martin from Kill, Mississippi, won the Make-A-Wish raffle, I envy him. He won a 1957 Chevy Bel Air convertible. Jeez.
Beautiful, beautiful car. We affectionately called her Belle, and we enjoyed having her. She was a Street Rodder Road Tour car, so she's a very special vehicle, and he's fortunate to have won that car. And he came and picked her up yesterday, and I saw him drive off in it. I gave him the keys, and he drove right on off with it, and just happy as he could be. And we're happy too. And Make-A-Wish is happy because we gave them $40,000 yesterday, so that's great.
They were expecting one check for $20,000, but you gave them two checks.
We did. We gave one for actually $35,000, and then they since it's our 25th anniversary, we gave them a bonus check of $5,000. We did so well with the ticket sales on that car. We wanted to help them out as best we could.
Hey, Woody, how important are the volunteers down there? Because with something that's getting this big now, you've got to have some other people help you out on. How big are the volunteers?
Well, actually, totally, or all of them down the coast, around 1,200 or so plus the volunteers, and they are vital to our operation. Our main core volunteers were from 11 car clubs. They provide us about 650 volunteers, and they enjoy working. They enjoy the show, and like I say, it's very important to have this workforce in place to help us put this thing together. And they're all ambassadors. They're supporting the event and helping everybody, in whichever way, shape, or form they need it.
I saw some pictures from it, and it's just absolutely amazing. There was never a dull moment. There was always somebody going by, and it is a unique experience to see that. What are the dates locked in for next year, or coming up next year?
Yes, the 2nd through the 9th of October. So roughly the same time frame for next year, and so we're ready. Getting ready for everybody. We're not totally ready yet, but it should be a similar format to what we've had. We'll tweak it a little bit, but I don't want to fool or mess around with our chemistry or our formula that we've got working. It's just
I agree with you.
It's the nostalgia, the cars, the music, the Gulf Coast. There's quite a chemistry that is making this event so successful, and we're really proud to do this.
We had a chance to have Mike Love on from the Beach Boys and interviewed him. We were a little aggravated at the phone quality that we had, but I know they had a good time, and I got to believe if health stays with the group and with them, that they will be back again next year.
We'd love to have them. They've been quite a mainstay of the event, and usually playing at Beau Rivage. They usually have two nights. They play Thursday and Friday night this year, so we love having them. It just adds, like I say, to the whole happening of the event. So it's a great thing.
Woody, you're going to continue to serve as the executive director?
Those are my plans. It's a challenge to me to put this event together. We've got 11 cities, 3 counties involved. Work with Craig Ray, State Tourism, trying to get more parts of the state involved in the event because we've got a lot of people coming in and out. There's over 100,000 or so people that are, around the coast during the event, and the impact is we're doing an economic impact study. I'll share that with you too. So here in a few months we'll know what we did. Our last study was in 2016.
Let us know.
We're knocking on the door of 30 million. We expected maybe 10+% increase, could be as high as 20% increase because we had a lot of people here, and it's a good thing.
Well, by the numbers, last year 8,620 cars. This year 9,497, just shy of 9,500 cars. And I agree with you that 20% of that 9,497, which is an outstanding number, of 1,771 were first-time entries to come to the coast to show their cars. And you got 1,058 people already registered for next year, and next year it'll be October the 2nd through the 9th. Congratulations. Good work, my man. Appreciate it very much. Woody Bailey, Executive Director.